Welcome to the November 4th, 2024 Community Charts episode. So after I wrapped up yesterday, I went on ahead and jotted down just where the stocks were, so that way when we saw the change today, I go back and compare what the stocks were at percentage-wise yesterday versus today. So I figured we'd get started with that first, and I got that in the notes check-in with yesterday's stocks. I don't know that we're going to track them for very long, but I figured it might be a fun thing to do. Second thing I'd like to do is look for 2 losers and look for 2 winners. We'll go ahead and check the stock screener and see what we come up with. In order to do this first one, I figured let's go ahead here and set these side by side. I didn't want to have the chart too much as a distraction, and that's from the 3rd. Comparing side by side, we were down 7.14. Today we are up 7.27. Today it looks like we did have a few good swings on CDIO. We were down over 7% yesterday, but today we're in the green, 7.27. So that's a good thing. Nice bump to the upside. We've got NKGN. They were down 3% yesterday. They are down almost 4.5% today. JFBR, that was one that I had kind of glossed over. It was down over 5.5% yesterday. Today it's up 2 and almost 1/4%. Looking good there. LENZ, that one was up 3.6%. Today it is up another 1.79%. Nice move there for LENZ. AUMN, we were down 9. Today we're down 2. PMN, another down. PMN down at almost 9.5%, is down another 6% today. And ironic that the trash comes up because it's been a tough couple days for them. ZKIN, today they're down 0.39%. ZKIN was down almost 1.5% when we started today. Last on our list, ZVIA, sorry these are out of order. ZVIA, we were down 4% start of the day, and turns out we were down again another 6%. So that's how we fared along on the stocks we looked at yesterday. Let's jump over to the main screen and take a look for our 2 losers. Getting into the main screen, we can click on the stock screener. I like to change the price because the price automatically puts you at $2. I want to go a little bit lower than that. It is risky. You get into stocks that may not be solid companies, but again, we're not staying in forever. So that's the only thing I want to change out of all these options, and then we'll let it fly like that. Let's go ahead and reverse it. What are we looking for again? We're looking for 2 losers. A couple of things. So we'll look for the price, obviously. We'll look for this technical rating too. Let's check for one that says maybe it's a buy. Maybe it was a loser, but it was a buy. Let's do a quick scan. Here's a neutral. I remember this from yesterday, Cara Therapeutics. Yeah, they had some nice swings out of Cara Therapeutics here. Some nice ups and downs through July. A little pop in August there. September was a nice one. I guess we're coming out of one from October. Looks like that's actually kind of rolling over to come down a little further. Let's zoom out and check out the 200-day. Yeah, we're under the 200, so that's resistance there. Let's see. What do we got? Biomerica. Let's check them out. Yeah, so it looks like they're bouncing off the 180. Let's open this up a little bit more. Not too bad. They're up in the post market a whole 1/100th of a cent, or 0.03%. That is still something. It looks like it's dipping down into this cloud here. Let's open up the MACD, see how it looks. Yeah, we're at the end. The MACD is going to oscillate down a little bit. How far down? You never know, but definitely on a downtrend. Let's see what else we got. Let's keep scrolling. Oh, here's one that's a buy. Here's 2 that are a buy. So we got this one, UNCY. Let's see. It says it's a buy. Let's check over here. Buy and a strong buy. Let's see why they might think that. So we're at the bottom of an oscillation, looks like, or we're getting to the bottom of an oscillation on the MACD. That could be a good thing. Checking out our clouds, I'm not sure. We're well above the 180 there. How's our volume? Looks like we're on a red candle and we're down here in this volume right here. Let's see if we can close down this MACD. Back up a little bit and see. I kind of like this one, UNCY. It's on a little bit of an upswing, ever so slightly, coming out of the 30-cent range, being at 47, backing up a little bit here. In November, it was at 50 cents, and then it swung all the way up to $1.70. So I think that really has potential. We could be on the verge of another upswing. Let's check that percentage. What did we get? 113% swing just back here in December. Look at that. It's all through December. So that actually carries through with the theme that I was talking about yesterday, how some stocks do they have a trend in the beginning of the year to go up. So let's look at this one over here. This one over here was in March of 2023. If I back this chart up a little bit more, let's see what we've got for a history. So it's a relatively new stock, just started in July of 2021. We get 2 bounces there. We'd kind of be hoping for a third big bounce, I suppose, out of their stock. The 789 did come on, and we were also up in the purple cloud, so potentially be coming down to meet what looks like the 50-day, the 50-day moving average there. I like this one. Let's go ahead and put it on the watch list for tomorrow. And let's move that up. I tell you what, these Macs, they just... There, so it's on the 4th of November. That's today. We're looking at this stock. We're going to come back and check in with that one tomorrow. And let's see about our other one that was a sore loser, but says it's a buy. It says it's Beyond Air Inc. here. Let's check that out. Looks like they're having a rough time here. In June, they fell down quite a considerable amount. Let's see from a conservative percentage. 84%. That's a pretty far drop, and it's continuing to fall. So I'm not sure why they would call that one a buy. Let's go back here real quick to these technicals. A buy and a strong buy. Well, they've got longevity here on XAIR, that's for sure. A little bit. They've been around the stock market since August of 17, and they started out at $6.29 a share. So that definitely shows that they've been around a little bit. Show a decent pop in November, around November 2021. But it looks like carried along pretty well through the great babysitting. August 22, they popped up again. However, since August 22, they've been on a constant downslide. So again, I don't know that this one is really going to pop really high for any reason. That the chart, I didn't see anything over here in the news that would give me any idea that they would be on a major upswing. I'm not sure why these say buy and a strong buy. So let's go ahead and we're going to chuck this one on the watch list too. Maybe we'll get 2, maybe we'll get 3. Let's see. Let's throw this up here. Bink. Close that up. All right, let's look for one more. Let's see. What about this neutral? Spruce Biosciences. They're coming down pretty far. What do we got here for this little chart? I like to look at this over here, the performance sometimes, and just get an idea of history, quick overview of the history of the stock. Again, I'm not a financial analyst or anything like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just a guy looking at charts. Just lines on a page. Here's another buy right here. ENSC Biosciences Inc. Definitely had a nice reversal there. Let's go ahead and measure that. We're above the 200. It's actually positive, but it's 64%. Zooming in on this chart, we can see we just broke the 200 and the 20-day EMA. So that one could be on its way down. They are saying it's a buy in these technical section, but that technical section doesn't mean anything. So one thing I like to do with these stocks that are the biggest loser, and the reason why I like to look them up, is that if you watch them, they could be on a trend where they're going a little bit lower after a big pop, and maybe they are a smaller penny stock, so maybe you can catch it on the next big pop if they go down to 20 or 30 cents after they have been at 57 cents. So you could get in on the next little rise from October, which was October 21st to November 4th. So that's not that long. Let's check that on a percentage. 141% just in a matter of a few days here. The hit you got in all the way back on the 17th of October at 17 cents. So, or close to 17 cents. That would have been a huge move with your money. Let's do it. Let's put this one on the watch list and see how it goes tomorrow. Let's move it up here where it belongs. Okay, I tell you what, these Macs. Let's jump back to our notepad now that we've got our 2, technically 3 losers. Let's see what our next step is. We're going to look for 2 winners. Click over here, top gainers. That switches over. Let's take a look at this GLT. It is up 1,109% today. Wow. I'm not sure how that happens, but that's absolutely astronomical. Somebody got really rich today. That one, we got to put that one on the watch list. Maybe that was an omen. I deleted it. Oh, let's watch this one. That's crazy. 1,000% in one day. Can you imagine? Okay, let's take a look at the second one. Top gainers here. 106%. Started out the day down here at what, $2.20, and we're ending at $2.81. Wow, what an amazing day for NUWE. That is just crazy, but they are coming off of a big they are coming off of a large downtrend all throughout August there. Backing up on the chart, it looks like they've been coming down for a while, but their stock was at $22 just back in February, so something's definitely happened with their stock. I see it did split here, and their earnings are down, really down. Let me jump back over here and see, we got some news here. Healthcare stocks retreat. According to this stock, this stock's been retreating for quite some time. However, it is the top gainer winner today. So because of that, let's go ahead at 106%. Let's add this to the watch list too. Maybe we could jump in on that. Let's take a look at another one. Let's sort them by price. We'll stay out of the $1,000 range. Click that again. Let's check out ANGI. ANGI is the home helper, people. Oh, is ANGI stock undervalued right now? They were down at $1.98 just back here in August, hitting up to $2.83. Now they're at $2.46. Zoom in a little bit here. But they do have two green candles there. It's above the 9 and halfway above the 50. Let's go ahead and open up this pricing just a little bit. Yeah, it just wicked up over the 50 and came right back down. So kind of tough. We are above the 200. We're under the 180 though, but that might be a good one. Let's chuck ANGI on the list. Move that up and move that up. Now it's fair. We've got 3 of the losers and 3 of the winners, and we can check on those tomorrow. So again, thanks for coming by and picking stocks with me. I would be doing it anyway, but I like to be doing it with you. Today I went on ahead and pulled up a picture of the Amsterdam tulips for my wrap-up. It's just a great place to go. You go and you rent a bicycle, and you bicycle all through these tulip fields, really relaxed, and you stop at these really nice little tea houses and have a cup of tea or coffee right on the edge of a little man-made lake. Just a fantastic time. So let's see, where did I get that picture from? I believe I got it here. Yep, cntraveler.com. And I went to the website. The picture itself is no longer on his website, but the picture is here in the search engine. So that is another point of inspiration for me, and I hope it is a point of inspiration for you. If you have a stock you'd like me to put on my chart, go ahead and comment that below. I would like it if you subscribed and came back and watched me tomorrow. It would be great to talk at your shining face. And until then, take care.